Hey guys, back on the old CNC Master. As you can see, it's starting to take some shape. That floor fin kind of looks like a small block Mopar, which I'm not really a fan of, but I'd have to build it up in kind of stages because it's epoxy. But in any case, I did the floor fin. You can see the back wall of the bowl. Got more fin action. It's finally actually coming to a point. Am I 100% sure on the direction? No. Let's flip that around and take a look at it. Okay, we'll get the edge of the head in the frame so you guys can see. It's heading right about here. So it does change direction from the roof to the bowl. It does change direction a little bit. But I think that's okay due to the speeds on either side of the bowl. It actually made the inside. Hold on, let me check, make sure I'm telling you the right way. Okay, the cylinder wall side is still faster, so it's okay. The center of the cylinder still needs more filling. Actually, that's wrong. Sorry, guys. This part right in here, where we had 0 feet per second, is only like 80 feet per second. So I filled quite a bit of this in. This has all been filled in here. All right, the short side stays as wide as it was because I need all the short side I can get. It's starting to look more and more like a Magnum head where the roof is narrow and the floor is huge. Maybe that's for a reason. Now remember, a Magnum is an 18-degree head. This is a 6-degree head, so we're losing even... We actually have more bend, okay? Some of the things I think we're going to do next, before I even mix up any epoxy, we're going to change that apex on our short side, because our short side has completely given up at right after 500. Right after 500, it goes into separation, and it doesn't come back until about 800. Other than that, I think it's a win. Let's take a look at the numbers, and you guys can tell me. All right, just want to take another look at this before we take a look at the numbers. Okay. It's interesting, you know, I use the videos. Sometimes I'll go back and I look at all of them at least once before I shouldn't say before I publish them. That never happens. I usually publish them and then watch them. And if they're screwed up really bad, I'll have to take them down. But usually I just let them fly. Because I am certainly not perfect. All right, on to the numbers. Okay, guys, this is kind of interesting. These... pretty close, right? The difference in those two curves is where the epoxy has been filled in. Okay, huge difference. Now, the roof isn't, not the roof, where the chamber comes out of the bowl is a little bit different. I don't know if I did the same side of the port. No big deal. But I did want to show you this one. Different, right? Yeah. It's way up here, the port. It's an SB2 head, and they work really, really well. So what we're trying to do is take this design and make it as close to this as we can, stuck in the parameters that we are, which is our port is only this high. All right, guys, on to the numbers for the third time. Oh, sorry, guys. Okay, guys, excuse the wrenches. I don't want to confuse myself. This is the second fill. This is the third fill. So these pluses and minuses are in reference to this. So the only thing I did is I put some epoxy on the dead spot, some roof fin, some bowl fin. How'd we do? Plus, 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 plus. Some of them are not big. 304, 303. Okay, almost no change. 316, 315. So the short side gives up. See, over here we had noise. It was obvious that we had problems on the short side. Well, it didn't really get any better, but I didn't have the noise this time, which is a step in the right direction. We've got decent fat flows in here. 229 is not bad at 300. All right, even our low lift flows are pretty decent. We totally top out at 900 lift, 347. Now, the owner said he would accept like 375. That's going to be tough to do unless I can... Well, what I'm going to wind up doing is I haven't touched the short side until now. So now I'm going to try to push that apex of the short side back a little bit. How do I do that? Well, I have to change the layback, which means I'm going to probably lose some in here. But it's all epoxy anyway, so it doesn't matter. If I cut it and it sucks, I just fill it again. No big deal. Okay, let's take a look at the air speeds. Now, the air speeds, this was our pinch. 228, 224 went up. 218, 238 went up. 220, 213 went down. Let's move the page around. Okay, roof was 183. Now it's 198. That's a nice step up. Was 200. Now it's 210. Not bad. They're a little bit further away from each other than I'd like, but not bad. Okay. Short side, 343 to 378. Okay, now both of these are at 800 lift. So you can tell why we're starting to have a problem here. 367 to 393. 331, 343. They all went up. As far as being even left and right, this is actually closer than this. Okay, so I need to start figuring on that, but I'm not going to do anything until I can try to fix this bad separation we've got over here. And let me think. Okay, now I remember what I want to do. I want to show you what the short side looks like now and what it's going to look like afterwards. Let me bend a piece of solder around it. Okay, that's what it looks like. Yeah, it does have that big wedge on the chamber there. I may wind up fiddling with that. We'll see how we do. But what I'm going to do now is this apex here, we're going to try to just move it back a little bit. All right, so in order to do that, we're going to take some of this belly off of this right here. And it'll either be a winner or a loser. So stay tuned, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good night.